Welcome back to Simright Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to sew this kimono top. It's actually a kimono gown anyway, okay? So you can use it for a top. You can also attach it to a skirt, making it a gown. So you can see it's cut together and it has a KIMONO neckline as well, and then the sleeve is a little bit stylish, as you can see how the back of the dress looks like. So you can actually wear something inside for this, and then you can attach your bra hook at this point. This is what you want to learn in this class. I will encourage you to stay till the end of this tutorial to learn more. Thank you. So to start up this tutorial, we'll be making use of 2 yards of, I'm using Doff's satin fabric. You can use silk, you can use crepe, you can use Duchess. So all of them can sew this dress very well. So I'm using satin fabric, and you need 2 yards or 2.5 yards for the whole dress, okay? So if you're on a super plus size, you can use 3 yards of it. Doff's satin fabric comes at 60 inches length. So here is my 2 yards. From here to here measures 2 yards. Why from here to here measures 60 inches. So I will bring the length of 60 inches. I'm going to fold it this way, okay? So after folding the length of 60 inches, I have from here to here now at 30 inches. I'll pick it up from here again, from here, and I'm going to match it to this other end, which I also folded the 60 inches end again. So I fold it another time, and then this is the how it's going to look like. So here will be my center front and my center back, and this part is going to serve as the sleeve or shoulder line. So now we want to start up this tutorial, and on this part is the folded part, and here is center front and center back. So this is actually a stylish kimono top, and in fact it's a gown, but we are just going to make the upper piece of this dress. Then later you can attach your skirt piece. So here I'll place my tape, and I'm going to take the measurement of my waistline. So my waistline is 17. I'll add 1/2 inch to attach the skirt. So I'll just rule my line. So if you notice here, you see that I started my measurement from this folded edge up to the waistline at 17.5. So after that is the only vertical measurement we need for this dress. So the next will be to impute my shoulder divided by 2. My shoulder is 15, divide by 2 will give me 7.5, and I'm going to mark the 7.5. So after marking it, I'm going to mark my neckline width. My neckline width is 4.5. I will mark the 4.5. Neckline depth for the back is 1 inch. I will mark the 1 inch. And then I'm going to connect my neckline for the back like this. I'll go ahead and connect it like this. Then after connecting it, I'm going to take the neckline depth for the front at 2.5, and I'll connect it. Then after that, I'm going to connect it this way because it's a canoe neckline. So I'll place my ruler like this and connect it like this. All right, So we have front and back neckline now. So here is still open. So after connecting these necklines at 2.5, so I'm just trying to round that part. So we'll come back to the shoulder. At the shoulder line, I'll place my tape and measure my full length of my sleeve to the wrist. So my full length of my sleeve to the wrist measures 25 inches, as you can see. So here it measures 24 actually, but I added 1 inch. 1 inch is for seam allowance, and I'm going to highlight that line. That is the sleeve line. So after that, I'm going to extend after marking that line. Okay, that's marking from here to 25. I'll come back to the waistline. So this waistline I'm going to take the measurement of my waist, divide by 4. So the measurement of my waist divide by 4 will give me 9.5. This is 9.5. My waist divide by 4, so I'll add 1 inch for my seam allowance. So from this 1 inch, I'm going to come up by 1.5 inch. So just come up by 1.5 inch. So after coming up by 1.5 inch, we are going to connect what we have here. We are going to connect it in this manner, facing towards the sleeve area. So from that 1.5, you just connect it this way. Okay, so there's no actual measurement for it, but just look at what I'm doing. I'll just go like this, and I'll go and meet what I have here like this. So can you see? So just go ahead and connect it from that point like this, and it will come back to this place. That's how the dress is. You can see the shape there. So that is how the sleeve part is going to look like. It's actually a stylish kimono dress. So here is the neckline for the back and for the front. So we are going to cut now. So in cutting this dress, I'll go ahead and cut the back neckline. I'll first cut the back neckline, which is at 1 inch. I'll cut it to the 4.5. Then after that, I'll come over to the waist. I've added my 1/2 inch already. So I'll come here and I'm going to connect from that waistline. I'll connect it. Go ahead and cut. You can see what I have here for the dress. Okay, so now I'm going to make a notch at the center front and center back. So once I make that notch, I'm going to pick it from the 2 notches. Separate the neckline like this. So match it at the point of the shoulder like this. Okay, so on the front piece, I'm going to cut out the neckline for the front like this. So the front neckline is ready right now. So I will go over to the machine. This is how the neckline looks. So this is what I have on my neckline right now, and this is the center back and this is the center front. So I'm going to pick the center back now. So the neckline, I'm picking the center back neckline where I have my notch, and I'm going to open it up because we have a slit. So just match this to this and match neckline to neckline. So this is how it's going to be, because I'm going to open the center back now. So this is the neckline and this is the waistline. I'll come over to the waistline. At the center front, I'm going to mark 1 inch so that when I open it, I will have 2 inches. So I'm going to connect that 1 inch. I'll connect it like this. From that 1 inch, I'm going to connect from that 1 inch. So make sure it's equal. You can secure with your pin as well before you do this. So I'll just go ahead and place it like this, as if I'm contouring the back. So I'm going to cut that part off now. I'm cutting it off because we are going to use our bias to finish it up. So what I'm doing now, I'm doing it at the back. So that part now is going to be open like this. Then I'm going to finish up that part. So I'll go over to my machine now. I'm using my bias. My bias right now. I'm going to sew from here and finish up the neckline. I'll also use the bias to finish up this part as well. Let me do that. I've finished the neckline, as you can see. So the neckline is very much ready. So here you'll be using your bra hook. You use your bra hook to hold in here, while this part is going to be open at 2 inches, as you can see. So the next I will do now is to come over to this part and pick up the back. I'll just go ahead, but before that I'm also going to hem this part. So make sure you hem this part and hem this part. So it's supposed to be finished well, either by weaving or by hemming before doing this. So after hemming it like this or weaving it, whichever way, from this point you are going to weave to the sleeve. Then you take your 1 inch seam allowance and finish it up at this point like this. So you stylishly take it this way into and connect it to the sleeve. So that's what I'm going to do. This is what the dress looks like on the sleeve part. So what I did here, I stitched from here to the 1 inch. That is how I stitched it. And I also did the same here. I stitched from here to the 1 inch too. So when you open this whole dress, this is what we have. So we are going to attach the skirt from here. But when attaching your skirt, you will leave 1 inch on one side of your skirt and stitch to the stitch it to the end of the dress. You stitch it to this other end of the dress. So you also leave 1 inch and stitch around. So that is how to go about it. So the dress is very much ready now. So I believe you learned something new. So just go ahead and close this part, and your skirt will be open at 2 inches. So thank you very much for coming to this tutorial once again. If you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop a comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you once again. See you in the next